That's right, start soloing now. I didn't say you'd be any good at it, at least not right away, but after you watch this video, at least you'll have a starting point. Hey everybody, in this lesson we're going to go over one of the first aspects that guitarists get into while they are learning how to play solos, and that is the pentatonic scale. So unlike the Western major scale that is made up of 7 notes, the pentatonic scale is only made up of 5. Pentatonic, penta meaning 5, tonic meaning tone, or 5-tone or 5-note scale. Each one of those notes represents a scale interval or a scale degree to the start of a mode. So the 5 modes of the pentatonic scale are the major pentatonic, or you can call it the Ionian, the Egyptian or Dorian pentatonic, the Phrygian minor pentatonic, and then there's the Mixolydian pentatonic, which I haven't found anybody who can confidently say that they're pronouncing it correctly or not. So I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but most people seem to agree on Ridison. So if that's correct, awesome. Otherwise, I'm not sure, but it is that's the 4th scale degree, the 4th mode of the pentatonic, and the last one is the Aeolian or minor pentatonic scale. So the first thing we're going to dive into is the minor pentatonic scale, and the reason being is it's the easiest one to learn. It's the simplest in structure. So let's go ahead and get started on that. And I'm going to start on the 5th fret of my E string, which is an A. Then I'm going to go up to the 8th fret of the same string, which is a C. Then I'm going to go to the 5th fret of my A string, which is a D. And then I'm going to go up to the 7th fret of the same string, which is an E. And then I'm going to go to the 5th fret of my D string, which is a G. And those are the 5 notes of the minor pentatonic scale. Now, that specifically in this position, A, C, D, E, and G, interestingly enough, if you rearrange those, spells out the word caged. Not that that necessarily has to do anything with the cage system, but I just found that kind of interesting. But we can technically start this in any position. Say we wanted to move it up to the 7th fret, or the 9th fret. I mean, we can basically make it whatever we want it to be as long as we are within the right scale. So how do we finish this out along the fretboard right here? Well, we already know our first 5 notes. Now we go to the 7th fret on our D string, which starts over our cycle as an A. So that is our A. And then we go to the 5th fret of our G string, which is a C. And then we go to the 7th fret of the same string, which is a D. And then we go to the 5th fret of our B string, which is an E. Then we go to the 8th fret of the same string, which is a G. And then we go to the 5th fret on our high E string, which is an A. And then to C on the 8th fret. So the entire thing goes. Now, you've heard the pentatonic scale a lot of times in your life and may not have realized it. It is in all sorts of music. It's used in blues, rock, jazz, metal, even Eastern music. It's used widely around the world in many different cultures. It's a pretty common scale, and there are different configurations and different types of pentatonic scales. But the one that we're most familiar with in the Western scale world is the one that we're going over. And you can use it in all sorts of ways. I made 2-minute loops of the rhythm tracks in those examples you just saw, and I'm going to leave links to them in the description below that you can jam along with and even download if you want to help you get familiar with playing the minor pentatonic scale. I'm also going to leave some scale diagrams covering what we went over in this lesson, as well as the minor pentatonic scale laid out all over the entire fretboard. So if you have any questions or there's anything you'd like me to go over, please let me know down below in the comment section. So hopefully you found this lesson helpful and it gave you an idea of a place to start for soloing, and if so, please give it a thumbs up, like the video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and feel free to share this video with anybody that you think could use this information. And stay tuned, where in my next video we are going to go over the major pentatonic scale, so be on the lookout for that. And until next time, I'll see you then. Take it easy.